We've reached September in the first year of the O's franchise, which means it's time to call up a couple of players to get a look at them for next year potentially. First player the O's call up from AAA is second baseman Ramon Ureas. The 26-year-old batted .230 with 8 home runs and 33 RBIs for Norfolk this season. He also racked up 10 steals and scored 40 runs. The second player to be called up and fill out the roster of 28 is 28-year-old left fielder Stevie Wilkerson. With Ryan Mountcastle on the DL, he'll come in and be another guy who can play the position. Down in AAA Norfolk, Wilkerson's had a decent year. A .211 average with 14 home runs, 49 RBIs, 16 stolen bases, and 46 runs scored. We'll get a look at these two players in a few games to close out the season in this episode. Ramon Ureas makes his Orioles debut playing third base in the series finale against the Blue Jays. O's are looking to avoid a sweep, losing the first two games 14-9 and 5-1. Can Ureas be a factor in this game? His first at-bat comes in the top of the third against Steven Matz, trailing by 1. And on the 3-2, Ureas gets good wood to send it on a line out to center. It's an easy play for George Springer to get out number 1. Ureas is back up again, this time top 4, 2 outs with the bases loaded, down 3-1. Matz gets Ureas waving at the great 2-2 sinker low in the zone to end the inning with a strikeout. O's strand 3 on and the Jays still lead 3-1. In his at-bat in the 7th, once again Ureas makes good contact, driving this ball out to left, but Hernandez runs it down in time to make the catch and keep him off base. Ramon represents the tying run in this chance, his 4th at-bat of the game in the 9th inning facing Kirby Yates. All he can do with the 2-2 from Yates is get 2 under it and pop out weakly to second. That makes Ureas 0-4 on the game, and the Blue Jays end up getting the 3-1 win as Yates gets his 35th save on the season. The next time Ramon is in the lineup is at home as the O's are on a 3-game losing streak to begin the month. They're hoping to snap it here against the Royals. This time, Ureas will be playing second base. In the top of the first, we get to see Ureas' range as Nicky Lopez hits a grounder his way. He's able to get over and make the play for out number 2. His first AB of the game comes leading off the bottom of the third, trailing 2-1. A little first pitch swinging here as he sends it in the air out to left. Ureas gives it a ride, but Andrew Benintendi is able to get there to record the out. He's 0-5 so far and has his second plate appearance here in the 5th. Will the 6th time be the charm? 6th time is indeed the charm as Ureas hits the very first pitch the other way into right for a single. Sadly though, the inning ends shortly after as Austin Hayes follows Ureas by grounding into the inning-ending double play. In the 7th, Ureas and company on defense. The middle infield combo of Galvis and Ureas combine to turn the 6-4-3 double play. Ureas gets taken out in the process with the slide, but he'd be okay to continue in the game. With 2 on in the bottom of the 7th, Ureas pops the 2-1 in the air. Unfortunately, it's to second and the infield fly rule comes into play. It's an automatic out and Ureas is now 1-for-3. 2 on, no outs in the bottom of the 9th, and Ureas' 4th at-bat isn't flashy, but it is productive, as the sacrifice bunt moves the 2 runners into scoring position for the top of the order. The O's would get the 2 runners home in the 9th and end up going to extras, but the Royals get the win in 10 innings, 7-6. It's Stevie Wilkerson's turn to show what he can do, and the first game that we're going to focus on with him is deep in September against the Phillies on the road in an interleague matchup. His first chance here is in the top of the 2nd with the O's leading 3-1. He's had 4 at-bats so far with nothing to show for it, but here takes the 1-1 and gets it with the shortstop's head down into left center. Someone get that baseball because that's his first career major league hit. Wilkerson would end the inning stranded and get his 2nd time at the plate with 2 on in the top of the 4th in a 4-3 ball game. With the tying run on 2nd, Wilkerson's not able to get it done as he grounds into the inning-ending 5-4-3 double play. The lead for the Phillies remains at 1. Now down 7-3, Wilkerson's 3rd at-bat in the top of the 7th is another productive one as he drills the 1-1 right up the middle and gets on board with the second base hit of the night. He'd end up being stranded on 2nd. The O's fight back and are down 2 now. It's 7-5 with Wilkerson getting another chance at the dish in the 9th. Facing Archie Bradley, Wilkerson goes good morning, good afternoon, and good night down on strikes. 3 straight send him back to the bench with the strikeout, and from there, the Phillies take game 1 of this series 7-5. The next time Stevie suits up is in left field in a home game against the Texas Rangers, coming in on a 5-game losing streak. Wilkerson's coming into this series batting .222, so hopefully he can be a factor in stopping the slide. In the top of the second, we get to see Stevie's speed on display, as this 0-2 from Ronald Guzman is put in the air his way. He gets over in time to record the out on the run. Wilkerson's first time up against Texas comes in the bottom of the third. He's responsible for leading off the inning. He hits a chopper on the 1-1 over to first. The glove flip to the pitcher works, and he loses a race to the bag. Wilkerson's 0-for-1 on the night. The next time we see Wilkerson is in the bottom of the fifth with the runner on first, still in a scoreless game. He gets a great 2-2 pitch to hit, and he does, into center. Unfortunately, too much under it for easy out number 1 as Garcia makes the play. In the 7th with 1 out, no, you're not seeing the same at-bat as previous, I promise, but it is another fly ball out to center with the exact same result as his last time up, a fly out to center. Once again, he got good contact but just couldn't find a spot for it to land. Good news is, the O's do land themselves in the win column. Their lone run coming in the 7th gets our Birds the 1-0 win. With that, the 2021 regular season comes to an end and the O's finish 52-110. Here's a quick look at the playoff bracket with the Dodgers and Yankees getting the first round bye to their half of the AL and NLDS series. The Dodgers are the 2021 World Series champions, beating the Astros, and finally, I know it's been a long time coming, but the 2021 season is over. I've learned a lot over the first year, from my first time ever doing a long MLB The Show baseball season on the channel, so thank you for coming along with me and the growing pains and all that stuff. The off-season video will be coming in the next few weeks. If you have any tips or advice for my first off-season, do leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to also leave a like and subscribe if you're new here for more franchise content. Keep on shining and keep on grinding, B-Team. I will see you all in the next one.